Hey, what's up? Much love, many blessings. It's your boy Lotus, and we're really getting off to a wonderful week. When I did my last message, I actually was talking about the kickoff to Leo season. And one of the things I want to focus on this time is really focusing on this Venus in Cancer. Because, you know, anytime, like I said, when we deal with cusp signs, like especially like Cancer, Leo cusp, like of all the cusps, like Cancer, Leo cusp is very, very fucking interesting because Cancer kind of has this conservative nature where all the things that they want are kind of housed within their shell, all the valuable things, all the comforts, the people that they love. And then Leo is like the opposite. And it's like, okay, it's this attraction where it's like, okay, damn, it seems like you have everything, so everybody wants to come to you. So just really thinking about those energies, like us moving into the Leo season while we're in the midst of this Cancer in Venus is a really big deal because we're going to see people really start to expressing their love and emotional feelings for people who have been sitting on things will now feel like a much easier time saying and maybe even flirting and just expressing the things on their heart. So it's actually going to be a really interesting season because Leo is already a very show and kind of a dramatic show of force and expression because of those fifth house vibes, children and creativity and adventure. So I really expect this to be a season where if we've been hung up before, you're going to see a lot of us being like, you know what? I like this person, or I like this thing, or I want to preserve this thing. So let's build upon this and make this a something solid, something with a lot of solidarity. So like if this emotional thing that we got going on, this connection, this relationship, or this thing, this fantasy that I'm thinking about is not tangible, it's only feeling like immaterial or just a headspace, then what are we doing to actually make it more tangible? So there's really a big shift taking place because when we have Cancer energy and that water and fire come together, we get steam. So there will be some steam going on this season. We may not be met with the emotions that we were expecting, or we may not have a place or container for all of the things that come up as we start to feel our emotions and our Kundalini energy rise. So I really want to see what's in store for this week because I want to start this week out by really focusing on the Venus in Cancer and what it's doing for us as we move to this Leo season, as it projects through the signs, and how we can really step into our kink mindfulness, how we can activate our Shakti energy. So we really I'll be dropping these messages. I really want to. I'll be unfolding this more on my YouTube page because I really also want to put some energy back into that. And I've had some really good things in store. And it's just like, you know, like obviously it's like, you know, when you just get to going, it's like, okay, how much of this is actually like tangible? So like on my end, it's kind of like, okay, well, all the things I'm passionate about, how am I actually creating this container? And kind of touching on that, I do, when I actually do get into the signs, one of the things I want to mention is going to be a theme during the season is not just loving things or having emotional connections, but because of that Venus in Cancer, we are very prone to want to protect those things that are very precious and valuable to us. So if we have siblings, if we have deep romantic connections, projects and things that we have a lot of sentimental value to, our home space, our finances, we'll be being more protective about those things, or just trying to figure out what we can do to create more solidarity and structure with those things that we find important. So definitely stay tuned because I'll be dropping more messages and really getting the ball rolling this week. Really got some good things in store. I've been changing my prices around for my candles. I got a whole new process and services going. A long time ago, I mentioned that I wasn't sure if I was going to actually be going with acuity scheduling because I didn't know if it was actually meeting the needs for the services in the way that I want to present myself to the public. But after actually playing around with some other services that I thought were working for me, I'm like, well, really, Acuity can really do all this for me. So I'm actually going to be relaunching Acuity for myself and really just finding a way for us to, as a collective, to really just aid the collective and provide my services for what's transpiring during the season. Because we all have our callings and things that we can do for the collective, or just what we're trying to do for ourselves. So I really feel like things are syncing up and lining up for the rebranding and just the way I represent to the collective and the services I provide. So definitely stay tuned. Keep your awareness open to what this Venus in Cancer and this Leo season is attracting to you and how you're dealing with those things attracting during this time. You know, are there things that are trying to move out of your space or that you're trying to improve upon that move or stroke your emotional heart in a way that makes you feel like, you know what, I want to make sure that this is solid, this is secure, that I'm getting this in full abundance. So definitely a lot of good things in store. I'll be dropping new products this week. I have new teas and services that I'm bundling together that you'll be seeing on my Etsy. I'll be dropping those links for you very soon. I got some new activity going on my YouTube, as well as some new videos I'll be dropping as far as witchy tips, lotus witchy tips, to really just aid the sacred feminine and just your overall metaphysical empowerment as we're moving through this Leo season, how we can really enjoy the energy that's transpiring and attracting to us during this sun season. So that's all I got for you right now. I'm definitely going to be connecting with you sooner. Got some really good things in store for you. I hope you enjoyed this message. Let it resonate within your spirit. Let yourself also resonate with the things that you want within your awareness as we move through this Leo season. So much love, many blessings, and ashe.